Habits are actions that arise from internal or external triggers. In other words, they're things that we do almost every day. So what are the most beneficial habits? Here are some of the habits that habit experts suggest. The first tip is to be proactive. According to the book, The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People, one of the most important habits is to take the initiative to improve your situation. In other words, it means do not just sit around and wait for things to happen, but instead take charge of your life. Seek to solve problems, to make things happen, and to bring your dreams to reality, to bring your dreams to life. Seek to always improve your situation towards your best. Be proactive. My second tip is to start with the end and work backward. Again, according to the book, The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People, one of the most important things is to start with the end in mind and work backward. Start with your dream in mind, with your goal in mind, and work backward. So this strategy is all about thinking and planning before acting so that you can make sure that you're going to end where you want to be. The third tip here is to use some habit building strategies. The book Atomic Habits suggests that no matter what the habit is that we want to build, we must use some tactics to make sure that we actually build this habit effectively. So the goal here is to make the habit easy, fun, satisfying, and of course supported by our environment. So these habit building strategies, they make sure that you build your habits over time. Make sure to subscribe to know more about these strategies. The fourth tip is to make your habits tiny. So the author of the book Tiny Habits suggests that the best way to build habits is to make them tiny. And I really mean it, like tiny. For example, instead of saying that your goal is to meditate 5 minutes per day, say that your goal is to take 1 deep breath per day, simply because smaller habits are way easier to stick to. The fifth and yet very important tip is to reward good habits. Rewarding habits makes them stronger. So it can be very helpful that when you're starting to build a new habit, to celebrate a bit. Now, of course, I'm not saying that you need to reward yourself with ice cream or a piece of cake after you've worked out. Of course not, because this just breaks the purpose of the goal. But rather, I'm saying to just give yourself a pat on the back, or to mentally tell yourself how amazing you are when you stick to your goal or when you do what you actually told yourself you'd do. It's very effective. Rewarding good habits. Always remember. So in short, habits are the key for helping us reach our goals, manifest our dreams, and get what we want in life. So I really hope that these habit building tips will help you put in place, build good habits a little easier.